What up, folks? It's your boy, Cash Info. And on today's episode, we are cashing in. Several people have stepped up their game and sent the old cash man some big time bucks. Thank you very much. Oh. There are a lot of people that really want to see the show continue in whatever form I make it, which is very pleasing to the ear. As when I look around the internet and I see what's going on the internet, I see hate-driven, hate-filled content through and through on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It doesn't matter if it's a Canadian channel, Italian channel, American channel, Mexican channel. See, YouTube says that it does something about bullying, that it cares about its creators here. But I can prove to you with 10 messages I've received, in the last 2 years, that YouTube does not protect creators. So you may have a channel bullying you with 500 or 1,000 subs. Well, you've sat there for 7 years building your channel, your business, right? What happens is if they defame you in any way, if they say a single lie, you can sue them. Right now, I'm in Canada, but in North America, if you live in North America, the channel that's bullying or harassing you is in North America, you can sue them. So we will be taking drastic measures and also teaching other channels how to sue inappropriate YouTube channels specifically. I'm here on YouTube, so any creator that's being bullied on YouTube, trust me when I say I'm here to help you. I'm going to check your content. I'm going to ask around. Make sure you're not making videos every day of like a dirty dumpling with no teeth and bald spots all over your big head. You got sores on your feet and your feet are green. I'm not going to help you, right? You sit there all day and sell dolls on the internet and you diss people and smoke cigarettes in your computer chair and your house stinks. I'm not going to help you, all right? You should never smoke cigarettes in your house. It's despicable, disgusting, it's dirty, and it's gross. Not to mention, it's carcinogenic, right? So are you going to have a fire in the center of your living room, right? Do you actually burn formaldehyde? Well, that's what you're doing when you're in your living room having smokes all day, bud. So give your head a shake. You're gross. Straighten out. So today on the show we're having... Hi, Tiggs. Good morning. Today on the show we're having a bunch of people come over to the show from other channels all over the world. They'll join me on stream, whether it be on the camera or just in voice. If you'd like to have your voice heard on the show, you can. You can totally have your voice heard on the show. So I'll make it happen today, tomorrow, and the next. Hi. What's up, Buttercup? So I just sat there looking at him for a minute, and he's decided to change his tune. So he's now feeling a little better than he was a minute ago, he says. So that's good. So I am obviously one of the hottest dudes on YouTube. So you'll see all the channels that coordinate together and, plot and ploy to, do certain things to harass other channels. Well, we're going after those channels now on YouTube, so we'll be using authorities. I knew what was going on. I had people tell me, but see, you don't understand. Even people you think are in your clique, they're not. I'm a very, very, very powerful man. Let me prove it to you. So first thing we're gonna do is get some electrolytes in us. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like we should do it, right? All right. The internet's not a safe place. Like if you have young kids, you shouldn't have your young kids, even if it's a 20-year-old gullible boy or girl, they should not be on the internet. Gullible people will get taken advantage of every time. I unfortunately have had a little bit of gullibleness in me. When I came on here originally, I thought everybody on here was going to be super cool. I didn't know the term. I don't hang around in chat rooms. Like, I actually bang chicks, right? I'm not a 40-year-old virgin like the majority of people who are watching streams today. I lost my virginity in 1992. You know, I was 13. So most of you are, you know, more than twice my age and you've never kissed before. So, like, we're not on the same level, right? You guys... The cat has just lost his marbles. You want more food? Or do you want to go... Let's get you outside. Come on. You want more food? All right, let's eat. Okay. Good boy. This is the hungriest cat I've ever seen. That's his 4th stack of container of wet food from Let's Get the Brad Right. It's Fancy Feast. Purina Fancy Feast. This cat loves it. He's eating tomato and tuna with herbs. I'm not making this up. All right, brushed our teeth, flossed, did our gums, brushed our tongue, and we'll do that 3 times today. The morning, noon, night, and then possibly late evening because I'll be up all night. So for 3 other times. Very gentle brushing on the majority, you know. I like to just give a little bit kind of tighter brush to my teeth. Just once, either the first one or the second one. And that just makes them they're so clean, you know. No dirt, no grit. If you're sitting there with yellow teeth, it says a lot about you, right? I'm almost 50. And I didn't have a lot going on in my life for a while there when I was a kid. But I never ate bad, right? We don't eat a lot of... Where I grew up, I didn't eat a lot of junk food, not a lot of chocolate bars, nothing like that. I didn't eat a lot of Kraft Dinner. I grew up on like fruits and vegetables. Like if you watch the show and see what I like to eat, I grew up like that as a kid, right? Like as a child, I was eating like 6 bananas, 7 apples. Like I used to eat a whole bag of apples when I was a kid. I'm not saying that you should eat a whole bag, but that's the type of guy I was. I mean, I seriously go to it and I'll just crunch them, you know. I love apples. So we're gonna get this going. What does this say? We're not worried about that. We're gonna do this map. If we're gonna play a map today, let's start one up. Oh, this just reeks. Let's grab some of this here. Something fancy. Something you'd write home to mom about. You know what I mean? Something fancy. Probably too fancy. Alright. Next. I definitely don't want this to load too fast, so I'll stop that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. I've always been a fan of making, like, you know, some special what's my name, but what I've got here is just something wild, infamous, you know. It's literally created by me. and designed, bred, grown, loved, cared for, and then perfectly pressed by me. I would say a master presser. I've pressed more than most people will ever in their lifetime, right? I did that in my first year pressing. So you can think what you want, but I'm telling you straight up. I went through 6 cases of parchment. Cases. You guys not on my level. Lots of channels out there supporting, I don't know, supporting the crown, to say the very least. You know, I'm not a fan of the way the world has been heading, you know. You can see that undercover groups have not only infiltrated every part of social media, but they've infiltrated your specific group, right? They've done it through nominal monetary donations to try and have you stick up for them in the chat when other people call them a narc, feds, things like that. There's a guy from Washington who's notorious for saying his neighbor is an FBI agent. There's a guy in New York who sits down stumpy dumpy all day and collects people's information, and then between 6 other channels, these channels will go and give growers information to everybody, right? And there's a lot of channels that have never been seen again on YouTube. Isn't that strange? I think there's a correlation. So the more you know, the more you don't really want to show your grow on here. You know what I mean? And I run the most legit, so I could if I wanted to. I choose not to, because the trolls that work for these people, these entities, they're learning from us. You know, these are the ones that are mimicking what I say, how I act. They're then going off into another chat room to pretend like they're this master grower. It's really interesting. So, but you can tell these are scrawny dudes with, you know, big Coke bottle glasses, never ever been on a bicycle, let alone a dirt bike or a motorcycle. Yeah. So these are the people you got to watch for in the world right now, boys. And trust me when I say there's a lot of people interested in what I'm saying. From New York, from Washington. There's a lot of people. They're like, really? Show me. Show me these people. And it doesn't take very long for people that, you know, have no clue about what's going on to check something out to say, you know what, Hashman, you couldn't be more right. They're completely and totally pitching Hermes and pollen chuckers trying to grab your information. You do know information is money, right? And these people don't have any. Sitting around all day in a computer chair complaining about a 14-year-old kid when you're 60, you know, is pretty lame, right? Pretty lame. You got 70-year-old dudes sitting in a computer chair or laying down on a bed all day doing nothing but harassing young women and men, you know? It's weird. These people's lives are over, right? You'll hear them say once in a while, "Oh, I'm old. I've lived." Well, then why is it, if you're so old and you've lived, why do you act like you run Team Donk, right? You're the biggest hypocrisy in America, right? And I love America, but some of you Americans, just like some Canadians, there's a goof from Hamilton, couldn't get any goofier, right? He doesn't even realize what he's done to himself by just opening his mouth, right? You can't take this back. There's nothing you can take back now. It's all done. It's there. It's out. You're labeled, right? You've been labeled a bitch. Now it's time to show you what happens, right? So every year, some of my buddies that own a pizza parlor, go spraying. They spray everywhere. And they don't like you. So remember these things. They have pizza parlors in New York, pizza parlors in Ontario, pizza parlors in Colorado. Real men. That don't sit on a computer chair all day, every day for 5 years, bro. When you've amounted to that little, you know you're renting, right? You know somebody's renting when they haven't moved in 5 years, right? Enjoy your rental, right? That's what I tell people who do nothing all day, every day is enjoy paying rent. Because, you know, if you can't do all the things it takes to own a house, it's going to show really quick, right? Really quick. Not to mention, if you don't do anything all day, you're sucking farts for $5 all day, you probably live with your mom or your grandma. When I was 20, I was making at least $3 grand a month min, and this is, you know, the 90s, like late 90s. 3,000 a month I was clearing in my savings. So 7 months I'd have about 24,000, 25,000. There's a few extra paychecks in the year, but most donks don't actually know how to add. But yeah, I don't even think some of you have ever had 24,000. I've never been given money from an inheritance, not once in my life. Maybe, and I didn't know about it. It was under $1,000. Nothing to write home about. $1,000 doesn't get you nothing in Canada. In order for me to say I got an inheritance or something, I would need like $1 million. Or I guess a few $100,000 would be, yes, that's significant. But an inheritance to me in this day and age, most people are getting billions who are, you know, from their prosperous families' lives. Most people are actually getting rich, you know what I mean? I don't care about money, so I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm literally telling you the facts. I know people that are about to inherit $5-10 million from their family. So that's crazy, man. $5 or $10 million. And they're in Canada. I grew up with them. 5 or 10 million. I don't know, because like, well, they don't know exactly, but they do know. They know how to count numbers in the bank account. They know how to count real estate. They know how to count business. So yeah, $5 or $10 million is coming their way. And again, there's a few people. So I know a dude that's getting $2 million. I know a dude's probably getting pieces between 5 and 10. And I know another guy that's getting a boatload of money. But sitting around saying you were a millionaire all day, that means you are a loser now. If you were a millionaire, you lost all that money, it means you're a loser, right? You lost the money, then you are a loser, right? If you had 60 grand, but if you had $60,000 you got from an inheritance, right? Doesn't sound like a lot of money, but I mean, if you're really poor, I guess it is. 60 grand can be made in a couple of years. I don't know who dies and only leaves their family $60,000, but you didn't do very much with your life, right? But yeah, when I pass on into energy, I'll be leaving behind 5, 10, $20 million. You know, hard to believe that other people aren't even gonna have like 4 grand to their name when they die. You know, that just shows how lazy you've been your whole life. My mom worked her whole life. My mom's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars in her lifetime. If you care about money, like I don't, I love my mom and she worked hard. She's a hard worker, but my mom earned millions and millions of dollars. So is my wife. But I don't talk about money. You know, And don't worry about me. I've earned more money than probably 10 of you combined. 50. Some of you, I don't even think have ever earned a tenth of what I've made in a year. So yeah, there's that. Not to mention, when I do have money, I roll money over, right? I don't let money sit there and wait, you know, for interest. And interest is not the way to make money. I hope you guys really understand that. You're never going to make enough money to be rich off interest. Oh, see, here's the thing. You have 100,000. Let's say you have $500,000. Let's say you have 100 grand. It's an easy enough number for everybody to get to in their lifetime. 100,000. Okay. If you have $100,000, it's not that much money, but it is a lot of money for people who are on welfare, right? Let's say that. But for people, 100,000, I can go access $100,000 right now. I would never do it, but we have access to over $100,000 in cash. So, way more than that. I have access to way more than that. But that's all I have, right? That's everything I've ever had. And my wife. That's both of ours. That's everything me and my wife have ever had. And my cat. Like, I have to care for my cat. He's a dependent, so until I pass, my cat is part of my inheritance. He gets part of my inheritance, right? If I pass early, I have to see to it that somebody will take care of my cat until he passes, right? That's the point of money. Money is to keep your family cared for, right? I saw a kid buy his dad a Phase rug. Bought his dad a truck, a Chevy Silverado truck yesterday on YouTube. Or a couple days ago now. I guess he got it for Father's Day this past Sunday. You know, when I think about people and their lives, you know, I always wonder, you know, what's the major driving factor in somebody, you know? Why do you do what you do in a day the way you do it, right? What drives you, right? Do you do nothing all day? What drove you, or what didn't drive you rather, to do nothing all day? Now change that statement and say, what drives you to be so busy the entire day, right? Obviously, I'm not talking to YouTubies because we know people just sit around who watch YouTube all day. It's a thing. It's a trend. You're stuck in like short video land, right? Where you just sit there mindlessly smiling at a black mirror, right? It's not cool. But this is the way that, you know, the world has begun to act, to look, right? You look around and you see people that are doing this exact thing, right? What else are we gonna get some press? I have two different types here. It's just straight gold. I think we should. I think that'll be good for now. About 16 presses today, so I got 2 down. I think if we do 2 every hour or every 2 hours, I'll be done by 10 o'clock tonight. So 16 presses, I got 2 down, 14 to go. So 7 hours every hour. For the next 7 hours, I will press 2 Hakujas. And that'll, if I do 16 a day, and that's 500 presses this month. So, because I had on one day I did like 50, but there was a couple days I did like 3. So my average is probably about 17, 18 presses a day. But I'll call it 16, I'll round it down so I get an exact figure. And then I'll round it up slightly at the end of the month and it's called 500 presses. So, I'm just going to fix this here. We don't want any extra of that. And definitely no extra of this. Grab that one there. Perfect. These are ready to go. Just need a little touch up. That's fine. Maybe this piece too. There you go. All right. Looking real good today. So many people out there, they brag about, yo, I got this, I got that. Yeah, what do you got now? Hey, There's people running around with a trailer trying to find somewhere to stay right now. You've been so lippy on the internet for 5-6 years, your life slipped away from you and it got out from underneath you and it pulled itself over top of you and wrapped itself around you. Now it's got a stranglehold on you. You shouldn't have sat around so much, bud. Plus, look at your bod now, right? You guys are all weird looking. You haven't done nothing. I'll probably give her about 10-12 miles today. And do squats, sit-ups, and push-ups, and do about 10 miles. So I don't know how many of you grabbing that much good, but I am. And we ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going, keep driving. I'll be 50 soon, and I want to make sure I'm still doing 10 miles when I'm 50. I know there's a ton of people, no matter how old you are, that can't keep up with me right now. But man, it sucks having a bad back. Today's a good day for me, and I'll have some bad ones next week because I'm going to be using my back this weekend. Starting today, I'm going to be giving her. I used it yesterday, but today I got some heavy lifting to do. I'm okay with it, but it's a thing. You know, we're really doing it. Okay. I was cleaning my glass here. But yeah, FaZe Rug bought his dad a truck. I was like, wow. But he knows the truck's his in 10 years or 7 years when, you know, his family croaks, right? With the way COVID, or all these different, you know, things going on in the world right now, people aren't living as long. If you do get sick, it reduces your expectancy drastically past what you would have lived had you not got sick, right? So going to all these dirty places like casinos and stuff like that, that's an excellent way to get sick. So if you see lowlifes, if you know lowlifes, if you know people that are really dirty, that are not hygienic, that don't wash their hands, that live in squalor and filth and pick their, you know, your feet are super dirty, right? Like super dirty. You shouldn't touch your feet. Like if you scrub your feet, you have a bath, you mopped your floor, and you go from your bathtub to your bed or to your couch, maybe touch your feet a little bit for like 5 or 10 minutes, but they're sweating almost instantly, right? Like your feet stink, right? For a reason. Because they're dirty. But you should not be touching your feet. If you sit there all day and eat heel jerky, just so you know, can ruin the inside of your stomach, cause worms, pathogens, parasites, and disease. So foot jerky, I highly recommend people don't eat the bottom of their feet, right? But I know people that do. I know quite a few people in my life that eat heel jerky. Some of the grossest things in the world I've seen with my own eyes, you know? Gross me right out. It all has to do with your family and your upbringing and the type people just don't teach you, right? So you're supposed to learn hygiene, right from wrong, right? And most people have the worst manners at a table. Most people have the worst manners in general. You don't talk with a mouthful of food. You don't sit there and start barking and screaming at a coffee table or a restaurant, being loud. You talk very softly, you know? But I get it. Sometimes people are excited to see me, right? You ruin my food. I'm not coming around for another 6 months because you can't figure out why. I don't want, why you can't see me all the time. Because you're gross, right? You should have a shower and a bath when you go to someone's house. You should make sure your house is clean if you invite someone over. It shouldn't stink like crackers and old cheese in the air. But it does if you sleep on your couch all day, right? If you're sleeping on your couch, if you're sitting around on your couch, if you're not washing and bathing every day and you sit around on your couch in your chairs and your computer chair all day, you have this real nicky smell to you, like an old, dirty, wet towel. But the whole house has it. Your bedroom, wherever you sit, wherever you lie, it stinks there, right? My whole house smells amazing. It doesn't stink like a fucking thing in here besides fresh air. I run an air purifier, a dehumidifier in the basement, and I run an air purifier upstairs 24/7. We have diffusers with mint and peppermint that don't put any fake smells. It's organic, actual essential oil from peppermint plants with zero extras. It's 100% pure organic peppermint oil. That's called diffusing. Now you take tea tree oil and you put that in the air. Look it up. They do it in hospitals for the last 150 years. It sanitizes the air. Okay? So you will learn. And it also keeps viruses, bugs, pestilence, all that stuff away. Tea tree oil is one of the greatest things that was ever created by a homeopathic homie, if you get what I'm saying. But most of y'all, not on my level, right? So keep that in mind as you watch this show. I will teach you how to become healthier, wealthier, and far, far better than you were before. If you valued money too closely, but sat there all day eating chips, bags of chips, chocolate bars, and cups of coffee from the restaurants or from these fast food joints, you're broke. I already know you live paycheck to paycheck. At very best, you're probably 10 to 20 grand in the hole with Visa, with credit card debt. So what you have to do is learn that this world is meant for you to fail or succeed. It's one or the other. Just getting by, you can, but you'll fail along the way. You might have mini successes, but you'll never truly succeed, and you'll never really ultimately fail because you never tried to get off your ass completely to give yourself a chance to fail at this job, that job, or 50 jobs, right? To find the niche job or the spot where you fit in this world, right? Which job do you like doing the best, right? Which one doesn't break your back? You feel like you've done something by the end of the day. You built a house or a foundation, or you've done somebody's sidewalk for them so they don't trip and fall. I mean, come on. What value, or did you just get somebody an internet plan or a phone plan today? Like whatever you did, or somebody didn't have it before. Now you've connected somebody to their mother. You've connected somebody to their grandmother, right? So you've done an up, but is it like a quality up when the lights go out? No. Did you build a house for somebody? Yes. Then that's a quality up that you can use later on when the power goes out. But if you're sitting there and your best skill is a computer, trust me when I say your skills are useless in 5 to 10 years. And if you're young, most of you will have something strapped to you right now that you've never used before, or maybe you fired once or twice, but you'll see things are going to change, and you'll all be conscripted. You'll all be conscripted in North America. Just watch. All you ones that think you're and there's nothing you can do to stop what, you're not going to be able to chicken out from this. The only alternative, if you don't go, is jail. So I don't think you understand. Even people from jail will be sent over, and you'll just be dumped off. You know what I mean? They'll put a target on your back and say, just run, bud. So you'll see. They already did that in Russia. I don't know if you know that. But in Russia, they took a bunch of people out of jail. Same with Ukraine. They took a bunch of people out of jail and strapped stuff to them and sent them off into the field. You can Google that. Most of you don't even read past the 4-block radius around your house. So it's just whatever the billionaire in your local area is telling you, you're believing. Some of you are dumb enough to watch CNN all day. Now, if you're older, you've been fooled for so long that, you're definitely still dumb, but I have a tad bit more respect for old people that watch CNN compared to young people. If you're young watching CNN, holy crow, how do you not see right through it? You know how somebody can you know how when I'll give you an example. Clear your mind. Have you ever been in a place where you could tell somebody was lying, whether it's a cousin, some loser in your family, and they've never amounted to anything, and they talk big stories and say they got these big projects going on, but nothing's ever got done. They rent. They're 50 and they're renting. You know what I mean? If you're 50 and renting, don't call yourself a major success in life, right? Unless of course you have the money in cash to buy the house, but you just didn't buy it yet because you don't want a house for some reason. I don't know. So you like renting and just throwing money down a toilet all day, I guess. Doesn't make any sense. Again, I'll say it. If you're 50 and you don't own a house, you're not a boss, right? You've spent your life absolutely not saving, right? I went without tons of stuff in my lifetime so I could own a home. Tons of stuff, man. I spent years working hours and hours past 5 p.m. Years to own a home, you know? Me and my wife, we are ballers. We are the bosses by far. When you come around this area and you're looking for somebody to help you out in life with financials and stuff like that, most people don't have a clue how to make money work for you. Remember before I was saying some people have 100 grand and they'll go throw it in the bank and think that the interest 3% or 5% high interest savings is big time. You take that same amount of money, you invest it in yourself, you can make 10, 15, 20% minimum in the first year. So you're either going to double your investment that you got from just absolutely being lazy, or you can quadruple it. And that's in your first year. Times that by 40, you're looking at 160 times the amount of money you started with. And that's pretty insane. But this is the amount of level of drive some people have, right? Not very much. And not to mention you can't see the future, right? You can't hypothetically go, you know what? If I stay at this rate and I keep up, you don't know analytics, right? You're mathematically declined, right? You're the opposite of a mathematician, right? If you're sitting there and you can't figure out that this block of cheese is less than this block of cheese and this one is less, and we're talking about a fucking block of cheese, don't buy a house because they'll rip you off. Okay, I know people. I've seen people's rates and all this stuff. You guys got ripped off, yo. But that's the way it is, right? Some people just don't have respect for themselves. They'd rather spend all day talking about CNN than actually saving their family hundreds of thousands of dollars in their lifetime by learning about financials. You do not call me cash info for nothing, bro. I am cash info because I'm good with money. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. I am, of course, your host with the absolute most, Hashman. I'm going to have some yogurt and berries for breakfast. We have our bowl washed out here. We have the yogurt here. And the berries are here. I'm super excited. Breakfast is a calling. I'll have a handful of almonds and rubbing some probiotic that contributes to healthy gut flora. This is, not sure why, but that one doesn't look right anymore, and I just got it. I don't know what's going on anymore. So good. All right. Pressing matters are done. We're gonna have a bath. I scrubbed the tub last night. sanitized the tub, filled it up, hot water. Washed the tub surround, squeegeed it. Wife had a bath wife did her thing this morning and said it was an excellent job. Today vacuuming the whole house, staircase, dining room, front hall, back hall, bedrooms, kiddie living room, laundry room, and everything but the roof is getting vacuumed. And then I'm even gonna vacuum underneath the beds, and that just makes the whole house super clean. One time I turned the fan on and a little fluff came out from underneath the bed there. We have hardwood floors, right? My wife took all the mattresses apart, the bed frame apart. We got under there. We vacuumed the hole underneath the bed, mopped underneath the floor. So everything is done now. I just have to keep it up. That was 2 weeks ago we did that. So cleaned the living room this past week. Now I just have to clean that table, which is attached to the living room. I've sorted the table, put a bunch of stuff away from the table, but now I have to put the video games in the drawers and stuff, and wipe the table down with Windex and stuff, and then I'll line up all the mail time unboxings. We'll unbox all the mail times today, take all the packages to the recycling, and tomorrow will be for, showcasing all the different products. So super excited. Take the cat outside again at about noon, and then I think I got a lawnmower and weed whack tomorrow. Still wet in the grass. I was out there this morning. It'll probably be dry by about 8 p.m. tonight, maybe 10 p.m. But actually, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I might cut the grass Sunday or do it Monday. It's supposed to rain Saturday, thunder showers, so. And Sunday's my day of rest. I'm not doing anything on Sundays from now on. Yeah, I don't like adding people to my friends list, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I add people that don't add me, right? I add you. Don't call me, I'll call you type of thing, right? But I'm serious, like, don't call me. I'll probably get you if you call me. I don't like people, I don't like people talking to me. If I have something to say to you, then I'll talk to you. But yeah, I don't like people talking to me. I don't know what's going on, but I think most people are liars, cheats, and thieves, right? And if you're not a thief, you're plotting with a thief. See, everybody's an actor, right? You're either trying to steal somebody's heart, somebody's wallet, maybe somebody's beer or something. You guys are all out to get somebody. Not everybody, but a lot of you YouTubers are out to steal information, to steal somebody's beans, somebody's genetics, whatever it is. I see it all the time. Here, take fresh water. Come here, Tiggs. All right, sink's clean, all wiped and nice. Perfect. Dust the mirror. Oh yeah, she's clean. We already done this. Thursday, Tuesday or Wednesday I did this. All right, that's did. There, the bathroom's clean. I cleaned the toilet last night too. Not something really I have to talk about though. Our toilet is really clean, so there's not a mark in our brand. It's a brand new toilet bowl from a couple years ago, so it looks brand new. Even the toilet in the basement, it isn't brand new, and it still looks brand new. My wife is super clean. My wife is indeed a very super clean lady. Hi, Tiggs. What are you doing? Oh boy, somebody's just on a fancy feast treat run, eh? What is this saying? Switch to ranked? I am in ranked. It says ranked right there. What are you talking about, switch to ranked? You heard it say it. What, you want more food? Holy crow, you guys better start super chatting this cat. This is his, holy crow, 3.5. This is your 4th cat. I think one of those was already there. I think you're on, I think that's your 4. I don't know. It's your 3.5 or 4, so eat it. He's going right to it like he's never eaten before. Wow. All right. So we're gonna have a protein shake, and that's recycling. We have almonds, yogurt, we have a glass of electrolytes. Now we just have to have a protein shake. And then we're good to go. Why? How come they... Alright, how about this then? How about Sandhawk? I'm really not a big fan of Sandhawk, but we'll run it. Oh, I got some stuff I gotta finish up here, but pretty much gonna get this going pretty quick here. Absolute flames. So, I just can't believe this won't even load. Okay, fine. Skip this one too then. Noosa did. I don't like Noosa, but it loads very easily. I'm not sure why Noosa loads so easily. Is it because of the placing where they put Noosa? Let me just show you this quick. Is this the reason? Because it's like closest to the edge without scrolling? Like so this map that's like 2 sides over won't start up
and it says the waiting is very long, or is it because it's a hard map and nubs don't like it because they get sniped so easily, right? Let's try Vikendi. I don't mind Vikendi. Good boy. You ate all your food? Oh, that's a good boy. Now I gotta do the dishes. After every use, I just quickly give it a rinse. Fill it back up with cold water, and she's ready for next time I need her. You know what I mean? This is a great way to live. Because the alternative is to have it go so gross inside of there. Like I said, take it from me. Healthier and wealthier every time with my knowledge, with my info. It's not a race, you guys. It's not a race. You know, when everybody goes, when you all run out the door at the same time, you limit the amount of jobs you're going to be able to access. Take your time, you know. Find an in somewhere, call companies, you know, say, hey, yeah, I love your style. I saw your business, everything you guys are doing, your plan, the track
that you're on, the pace that you're going is a pace I feel comfortable working for your company. Do you have any openings right now? You know? No? Well, want to call me if you have something come up, or if you have people calling in sick all the time and you just want like someone to sub in for a minute, I'm your guy. You know what I mean? Just do that part-time work, right? Get your foot in the door, because that might be the only way you get into that industry, right? Is working weekends, right? So this is like the things I've had to do in order to get somewhere. Sometimes you work for less to start, and then when they see you're good, when they see what you're worth, then you get paid that, right? But to get the job, sometimes you have to take a lower pay. It's very common in the world of working. So but I'll go back to that 100 grand again. You have people that will buy a business that they know nothing about, right? Then you have a guy that needs 100 grand so he can start his dream that he knows every single in and out about. You know how many people there are in this world that have that? Like, there are carpenters, there are fishermen, there are balloonists, there are unicycle drivers that are the best in what they do, but they can't run a show because they don't have a building to get people to come into to watch their show every night. You know what I mean? Most people need a brick and mortar building of some sort to begin their business. The way business has been run, and because we have harsh climates, if we were in the tropics, your business would be easier to start because you just need a straw hut, right? And you could go out and pay a license, and you get a business license to sell goods in this district, right? And you pay for your business license from the city, town hall, city hall. You go down there and you apply for a business license, right? Matchmaking I don't know, guys. We tried every level. Is it Friday? I feel like it's Friday at 10:15 a.m. and you can't get a game going. You know what I mean? 10 a.m. here, but 4:20 in England. 4:20 p.m. in England right now, right? So, come on. Where's me British mates? Don't jump here. You guys, if you're trying to win the game and keep your extra life for a minute, you do not jump here. Oh, man. I was just about to try and do something to the side there. Come on! Spin around, you scummy bugger! Trying to go dark. Get some! Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. My phone is weird. I'm in trouble big time. I don't have a weapon, guys. Yeah, something's wrong with my control. It's so fast turning. What's going on? And where's my squad, bud? Oh man, I have to seriously. That was way too much, too fast, and that's a burst fire. Like the worst weapons you can pick up in the game. Great for long range, not for close-ups. That's why I was freaking when I took the dude out. Because you're not supposed to do that to a dude with a full auto. That has the advantage. Took my armor, took my health half off. He's sitting there full armor and full health. And I blast him right through. That's not supposed to. It doesn't work like that. Shh, I'm in trouble. Going dark again. There's some. I know what it is too. I gotta fix my controls. I don't have time. Hey, I had a level 3 helmet upstairs. Oh no, it was a level 3 vest. I had a level 3 helmet last spawn. My whole squad is still in this. Sounding rather surprised. $11. I don't know, what are you doing? Oh, actually, you know what? That's what we're doing. Holy crap. Right. I need to get this one. It's 5.56 around the corner. There was an AUG or something over here. Oh no, the 10 players left only. I gotta hurry. Actually, I'm off the time. Come on. What? Those were straight to the face mask, bud. Well, it's pissing me off. I tried to throw in my gear twice now. Take that. I'm going over my box. Our whole squad went down? Holy cow. Oh man, I can't believe I couldn't get a scope, man. Using a hollow. That guy probably had a 4 times on me. I should have bought the 4 times. What was I thinking? Why wouldn't I buy a scope? I guess I don't play this level very much. And this is why I am not a fan of Noosa. But just to show you, I'm a boss. I'll beat it. But I'm going to play it way differently than I just played it. 5th is bad, guys. 5th is very bad. Am I not happy? Extremely. Am I going to go get him big time? Big time. Didn't land somewhere. How did I just land? And the other guys have like full body armor and everything. What? Guys, I really can't be mad, okay? You just can't be. When you're the Hashman/Cashman, you cannot get upset, alright? If you know what I'm saying. Everything is Irie-mon. Rastaman. I'm in big trouble. Going dark. three huddled tight together will just blast me in 1 second in this little leather covered roof, canvas roof. I gotta go home. He's shopping. That's what we need right there. Let's go smoke that squad, shall we? They have high ground though. I don't want to go over there yet. They'll be the last squad that we fight. I could use that box big time. It's too close to where they are, but if I walk, I should be okay. One down. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? Got two more here, but don't be fooled. Actually, you're gonna take all the good stuff from there. Get out of here. Come here. Damn, bro's on me. Come on, mark it. Come on, jump! Oh no, dude, get in here. Come on, 4. Press. Come on! Yes! He's on me, he's on me. I'm gonna do everything I can for you guys. Whoa, he walked through the door. They're cheating. Yo, these guys are cheating. He walked through the door. I could tell something's been going on Noosa for a while that they're cheating. It sucks. I'm 20 points, so where's my report button? See his name? See how it's Q like that? 191. So he's so bad at aim. I can't believe that. That guy is crawling. Oh my, there's nothing there. Yeah, that guy was good. It's from the Philippines, I think, the flag. Nice picture. Beautiful. Who was that again? Where was I? It was just random. This is my friends list. I really don't even know these people. Look at this guy. Awesome. Minus the thing there, but I got a picture of my cat. I put a picture of my cat up somewhere. If you see something, I don't really want you to come and see, but let's see. I was 5,000th in the world 6 years ago, and I barely played this. I didn't even really know how to play that good. I'm good, but I didn't really. I don't cheat, eh? Oh, I was in the top 12%. So that's that. I never claimed to be super. This level, I'm not. For some reason, every level has its own. Like you drop in, and it's a little bit. In my. Well, I'm using a different phone too, so maybe that's why I dropped my other phone. I used to use PUBG phone in the tub, my Ultra, and that sucks. Way bigger. I can't. This one's cramping my hands. I have another phone. A brand new phone. I'm gonna put on now, but it's not what I didn't get a different phone yet, so. But I'm super excited to bring you guys some quality gaming this afternoon. We'll be playing some Xbox, some Nintendo Switch. We'll be playing Zelda and Zombies. So Zelda and Zombies, ZZ. They are the top games in the world in my books. When I was a kid, I loved Zelda. I love Zelda so much. It was everything, you know. We used to have this. I think one of my friends had Nintendo Power magazine subscription, so we had this map, and we used to because he was really the only one that could make it to Ganondorf and beat him. I think there was another guy too. He had everything, even like millions of dollars. He's got there. As if that guy went through the door on a live stream too. I've never seen that before. And I couldn't fire. Like there was I fired off my Uzi. Everything started pausing. Like it was like freeze framed. I don't know how to describe it. Super glitchy. Ultra glitches. Oh man. Oh, not this again. I gotta get out of this. Maybe I don't know what's going on, but the controls on this, like the way this phone moves. It's the phone too. It's got a cracked screen. Washing the windows today, so. And then wash the walls with the other one. Takes like 5 minutes with the proper squeegees and things like that. Oh, the coca is ready. They planted the coca plants and now they've turned into huge piles of coca. Ah, yes. My plantation is ready. Holy crap, this is huge. Ah, yes, everyone. I have an empty weapon. I am guarding my village. It's my butter knife. Ah, yes. Look onto it all. Yeah. It's like mushrooms, like metal mushrooms or something. What is it? Even the cat can't figure it out. He's laying here with me. I'll just lay down for a sec. I'm stretching my hip and my legs. We were up late last night and up early today. Gotta get some rest out. Oh, guy on. Someone's coming after my plantation. Better not be P-Bum. Where are you, P-Bum? I know you're coming for my stash. My ultimate stash, P-Bum. Oh! P-Bum, you tricky little bugger, you. Oh, I can smell him from here. See it? Look onto it. Oh, yeah. Get some, P-Bum. Oh, we don't do that. We make an exception for P-Bum. A little too much going on for the cat there, he says. I gotta find a med kit. I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, don't. I didn't realize the zone was right there. But even still, like I said, I got a med kit or something right there. Probably. Oh, this is nice. Alright, so we'll play this one. And then we'll do Oh my. So you got to set a directional. Now this guy can actually get to me. I don't know if it's going to be before the blue zone closes. Probably not. He's not moving already. But had he started running in my direction? He's not moving. Okay. I won't.